To my 39 subscribers. I'm alive, baby! Yes, my friends, I am still functioning despite being sleep deprived and exhausted from studying. And can you guess what's even better? Oh yes, it's the terrible video quality, and of course the video is so old, but who cares? It is time to tell you of the time when I was a dungeon master. So, 1 year ago, around this time, I got the greatest idea of all, to make a D&D game with the characters of Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact, and my beloved Elsword. But one day, everything changed when the players liked it. So yeah, basically I was wondering what game me, my older brother and my bestie across the country could play together while talking on the phone. Previously I had tried my best to make them interested in my previous D&Ds, but these spoiled babies couldn't even keep through the second D&D session, so I had to think of a brilliant way to entertain them. My dear brother often liked defying the laws of my universe and doing whatever he wants while watching me suffer. And his favorite thing was skipping all the story or asking me to add whatever he thought would be cool. My bestie, on the other hand, had terrible tendency of making incredibly strong characters with one special move to help her skip through the annoyance of using her skills and brains. And of course, the last D&D before this one, they did everything possible to infuriate me, of course. And I took that personally. So I let some time pass before trapping them and torturing them as Dungeon Master once again. And now that I know all of their moves and abilities of trying to sabotage my campaign, I took measures. Firstly, I lured them into agreeing to play my game by saying 2 words: waifus and husbandos. This caused them to be interested in playing, of course. Secondly, I told them that I will be using characters from well-known games, which made them relieved, because it meant that they didn't need to pay attention to long and dramatic background stories of side characters. And it was also great for me because I didn't need to act like a beautiful woman or hot man with deep voice. Like, imagine just how hilarious or cringe it looks when I try to introduce characters similar to Zhongli, but the players know nothing about him. Oh yeah, just listen to this. As meant as wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? And of course it will all end up sounding like Venti or Paimon imitating all characters. Paimon is not emergency food! Next, I did not allow them to make their own characters. I directly threw them into the game and introduced the most basic things that they needed to know. You're wondering what they are? Well, you see, I just made sure that they knew who the boss is. Their characters are twins, brother and sister, who know nothing about themselves other than that they are reincarnated into the game they promised to play on their 18th birthday in their previous life, but never did. Fortunately, the Dungeon Master, me, was very generous and gave them the ability to summon a really cool stand knight when they use their powers together. Of course, that was just my well-wishing before giving them my actual present, which is when the 2 characters separate around 30-meter distance for more than 24 hours in the game, they both fall unconscious, and if they are not brought together within the next 24 hours, they die. Oh, and the best part, every time one of them dies, so does the other, and they get sent back to their last birthday. So every time they get sent back, they have to go through all the tedious conversations and battles. The good thing about not giving them the option of choosing their character is that they develop their personality during the game, which can be acted more easily. And finally, I decided to keep battles to the minimum and use a simplified combat system, or in other words, the game was made to be more story focused. Also, all of this made them be as free as I could predict while still playing the game, so yay. And the result of this D&D idea of mine is a 1 year long game. Well, not really, but I mean, we just didn't play it that often because we all have our fair share of work and studies to do, so it is normal to turn out way longer than what we originally anticipated. And about my drawing, yay! I've been talking for so long, but now I can finally explain my drawing to you. So, you have probably guessed who these characters are, and yes, they are my basis character and the one and only Hat Guy. Or Scaramouche, whatever you say. Whatever you have called him, I don't know. So why are they having tea party with sweets when Scaramouche despises sweets? Hold your horses, your cow, your tea, whatever you're holding, because the answer is yes, I know. You see, my bestie is one rather terrifying woman. Not because she looks scary, no. It's because this girl was naturally born a bard. I'm telling you, she might roll natural one on everything, but if that thing is related to anything that can be seduced or charmed, she will always roll 15 or above. I kid you not, she's a monster in the body of a cute and beautiful lady. She doesn't even realize how naturally she charms people and thinks she hasn't done anything. We literally had to explain the power she possesses before she realized it herself. I mean, I don't even think that there was a time she wrote below 14 when talking to someone. Anyone really. She literally is that one character in animes who just smiles and obliterates the world. And I suppose you understand who her first target was. Yes, it was Scaramouche. And boy, did she roll every 20 possible. So yeah, that is why Scaramouche is having tea party with her. I love playing with my brother and Bessie. To be honest, they're the very reason I am here today talking to you and sharing my love for art and anime and many other things. And are the reason why I redrew Scaramouche face 50 times. Because you might have guessed in the beginning, but this drawing was a gift for my bestie birdie. It is only natural that I give away my sanity trying to figure out this purplish blue Smurf's hair and how to position him. My god! I can't even look at this dude anymore. You don't understand. This is more than 10 hours of drawing, half of which I have been redrawing him. Thankfully, I managed to draw him somewhat decent. In the end, I'm not used to drawing digitally as much as I am used to drawing traditionally. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'm going back to studying. I don't know when I'll post my next video, probably not in the next 2 months, as I'll be having really important exams coming up and my future and money depends on them. So yeah, good luck on your guys' work. Don't forget to sleep. Don't pile up your work. Don't pile up your work to be done. Don't pile up your work to be done, and be healthy. Okay, bye.